Hello, welcome back. First video of 2022. I know I've been missing for at least 2 months, but I'm back. And what I have for you guys today is my first video of the year. I got you the GeekVape Wenax K1. This one has been out since, I believe, beginning of 2021, so it's quite of a oldish one, but either way, still a device that it's worth a review. So let's set it all up and see how it goes. And bam, there it is, the GeekVape Wenax K1. It has a 2mm, according to the description here, 2mm pod with a 600 milliamp battery, and this one is in color black. So what's inside the box? Let's put this on the side. A little white box with the logo GeekVape. That's, I don't know what they did, it's barely visible, but opening the box, you got this little envelope. It's like opening an iPhone. Alright, so what do you have here? We got little envelope inside an envelope with some, you know, advertisement for the same device that we just bought, saying that there's several colors, as you can see. You got a little warning, and you got this little warranty paper. Okay, let's put this on the side. You got your instruction manual that we never read, and here it is. You got your pod device with an extra pod, and you got this little box, which I'm assuming it's for the USB charger, because I haven't opened this box yet. Yep, for a tiny wee USB box, and of course the complimentary silica gel bag. Don't eat this. It's okay to pump stuff into your lungs, but don't eat those things. They're bad for you. Okay, now the device. The device, it's pretty light, pretty straightforward. You got your power button here. Let me just take the pod off. Once you take the pod out, it flashes immediately, and if you turn it on, you just press 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if you press, it does nothing, because it doesn't detect a pod whatsoever on the inside. Okay, so let's put a pod in. We'll get into the pods, how to fill it in a bit. So okay, turn it on. So there you go, green for this just goes from green to blue and then to red. You know, the usual, saying that green is at power is at battery is at full, blue is at I believe it's 40%, and then red it's saying that it's diagnosed. Blue is at 60%, and then red is at 40% until it actually dies. But this one actually has an interesting feature. If you press 3 times, 1, 2, 3, it's in green. 1, 2, 3, it's in white, which is high power. 1, 2, 3, blue, low power. 1, 2, 3, medium power, which is awesome. Awesome feature. And what other information we have on this pod? So it comes at a power output from 9 to 16 watts, and each coil is at 0.23 ohms. That is quite interesting. So actually, if you press 3 times, the white one is actually low power. Interesting, it's usually the opposite. White color means low power, blue means medium power, and green means high power. That's what it is. Now, the coil. Let me zoom this in so you guys can see the coil itself. So here is the coil. It's not a replaceable coil, so it means that once you finish, once the coil is no longer good, you just have to toss the entire pod away and replace it with a new one. And to fill the pod, you have this little rubber band here that you just have to get nails in, and you just open it up. Now, a lot of people say that this is a con. That's not a good feature, like filling it on the side. I would have preferred it if it was a top fill or a bottom fill, but it is hard to open this in the beginning, but you kind of get used to it, and it just becomes easier and easier to pull. I do know that when the first time I actually tried to fill in these pods, I was screaming, saying I could not get this. But if you go on an angle like this, it actually opens up quite well. So don't try and go fully from the side, because it's just, you just can't do it. But if you go from the bottom into that direction, it actually, you just carve in your nail and that's it. It opens up quite well. There's not much to talk about this device apart from its performance, so let's fill it up with liquid and see how this behaves. Okay, moment of truth. Not bad. Like it, the flavor is there. It really pulls the flavor really well. Yeah. So, Pedro, pros and cons. Big pro for me, it's USB-C charger, which is getting more and more common over the whole range of several devices. The fact that you can actually see the liquid on your pod, and the fact that you have variable power. So you do like 1 to 3, you select like the type of power that you want to have, if it's a stronger or not that strong of a pull. But for me, the best of the best in this device is the fact that you can actually disable the power button. If you press it 5 times, as you can see, there's no light coming out of it when I press the button, but you can still do your drag. Do it again. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. As you can see, if you press the button, no light comes out, but auto drags. And this for me is a big plus, because the amount of times I had the other devices like the Caliber and stuff just firing in your pocket because the button is so sensitive. Not counting that it's recessed, but the button is so sensitive. This way, that doesn't happen. You just auto drag it. It's just perfect. Big plus for me. The only con that I'll have to give to this device is the fact that it's a disposable pod. You just, once you're done with this pod, you just take it out, and it's not very eco-friendly. But all in all, this is currently my go-to pod, because the other pods that I have are good, but they don't pull the flavor as good as this one does. I have to give big props to GeekVape. I have a lot of GeekVape products, but either way, this is what you have, the GeekVape Wenax. So that's all I have for you guys today. So you know the drill. Like, subscribe, so follow me on social medias, etc. And I shall see you all next week. Take care.